My name is Evan, and I grew up in a small town called Ridgewater. My parents were always obsessed with money and status, the kind of people who cared more about bank accounts than family. When I left home to study computer engineering at Northview University, they told me not to call them unless it was an emergency. I thought they were joking. They weren't. When I came back for winter break, they barely spoke to me. No hugs, no warmth, not even a small gift. It felt like visiting strangers. At the end of the school year, I tried calling them, only to hear that the number had been disconnected. My heart dropped. After a long night of panic, I called my grandmother. She told me my parents had moved to another state and that she did have their new number, but she wasn't allowed to give it to me until I graduated. Then she hung up. I had no place to stay and almost no money. I ended up selling everything I owned just to survive, and for a month, I lived out of shelters and cheap motels. I forced myself to save every cent I could, spending less than 20% of whatever income one managed to earn. It took 25 years, but I worked my way up, step by painful step. Eventually, I became the vice president of a major tech firm. 2 weeks ago, I ran into my mother at a cafe. I kept my face cold, but she acted thrilled and insisted we all have dinner together. I agreed. I needed to hear their explanation. At dinner, my father calmly told me they cut me off because I chose a childish dream of computers instead of becoming an accountant like he wanted. I told them that my childish dream had made me a millionaire. Then, without blinking, they asked me for $2 million, claiming it was payment for raising me and turning me into the successful man I am today.